What's up, guys? It's your boy MP, twitch.tv/SpidermanPlayers. Letting you guys know right now, put the kids to bed, got yourself a drinky drink. MP's about to go into some shit. Now, before y'all think I'm about to jump off the rails, before y'all think that MP's gonna go insane with his bipolar ass, MP's gonna do some shit, chill, alright? It's not that serious. It's not that serious, all right? We just feel that we're going to get some stuff off our chest, We took a few days to kind of kick back, relax, enjoy the scene. Went to an underground tournament to relive the glory days. I didn't enter the tournament, but I chilled with the boys, Shout out to my boy Chris Jackson. Shout out to my boy Mackenzie. My boy UG Smooth wasn't there. Who else? Who else was there? Oh, shout out to D Freak and stuff. That shit was jive, man. I might be coming back next week and answering it and back. All right. So let's get some shit off our chest, all right? Now, I know y'all tired of hearing about how fire that podcast was, right? Kelly Swag runs a hell of a podcast. He knows a hell of people, and I was just proud to be on it. Because honestly, I don't think anyone knew who the fuck I was, right? I've been around this game 15 plus years. The only people who know who I am are underground motherfuckers. Right? Now, the only one knows when MP comes. Sometimes I come, we have fun, we giggle. Sometimes I come, I turn that hat on, put my music on, and I just fucking grind. Right? There's two sides to me. Right? Lately, before the Derwin thing and stuff, before this year, I was more of a laid back, my time's done kind of guy. Right? But something happened. And I'm going to cover a lot of the stuff that we didn't cover in the podcast. I'm going to say a lot of things that might offend people. I'm going to, but we're just going to be real. This is the real me. I'd say a few years ago we had a surgery to fix my ankle. It didn't go so well, right? Ankle's still fucked up. So I found out almost a year ago that before quarantine happened, or the world went insane, that I was going to lose the ability to walk. I would walk with a limp. I would if you see me walk, you say I walk with a limp. It's not because I got a gangster lean, it's because I got a limp, right? So anyways, we find out from the doctor after we stay home for a while that if I don't get the surgery, MP losing his left foot, there'll be nothing to push on because it's just bone on bone. It's what's been pushing for years. So anyways, we have the emergency surgery, we do it, and then Madden comes out. And I'm like, I got nothing to do. Let's play some Madden. Let's really get into it. We missed the LCQ last year by a few spots. And I was cool with it because I didn't play MUT. I didn't come up playing MUT. I came up playing regs and fucking bullshit and drinking beers, having some fucking fun and underground shit. Right? So, when we ran some tournaments, we got to meet D Freak and his brother. We met Chris Jackson. We met some other people and stuff. And they were like, man, you should probably jump up in this stuff. So we learned it. We learned the game. We learned what fucking power-ups are, what all that gay bullshit is that EA decided to fucking slap their dick on and throw it in the game. We fucking educated ourselves and did it. So we decided we're not going to play CFM. We're not going to run CFM because coming soon, you will hear me about a CFM. We did reschedule that interview. Shout out to Lee Crawler and them for hitting me back up. Thank you. But we didn't decide to run one simply because I wanted to make a major. I wanted to show people just because you hit a certain age, your love for the game doesn't go away, right? And there's a lot of hatred in this world, man. There's a lot of hatred of people how to phrase it? I would say when you turn on a stream and you just go through the streams, if you were to click 10 random streamers, more than half of them are going to say, fuck this game, that should have been a good play. Fuck this, fuck that, son of a bitch, EA, make a good game. Fuck y'all, right? That's the mode. That's what people hit, right? If you ever watch the fucking Yo Mama, the dude that loves to tell people they suck dick, that's all he talks about is how bad EA is, right? But he makes you show a lot of content for EA, off their game. We're going to move on from that. So, anyways, moving on. So anyway, so we decided to hit it hard. All right, so boom, we get in it. We, fucking quarantine comes up and all that shit. So they announce clubs, Raiders Club, all day. Pavid, I'm coming for you. Uh, shout out to whatever. So anyways, so we get in the game, we get our shit, and we start grinding. But a lot of you don't fucking realize that I was fucking medicated like a motherfucker. I would wake up, be half fucking like alive, because like I'm fucking recovering from surgery. I can't walk. I'm fucking peeing while I'm fucking playing sometimes. I'm taking a shit in a bedpan, and I'm fucking trying to play Madden. Like, that shit's fucking hard, right? So then I'm trying to stream on top of it. And I don't have no fucking awesome bomb ass setup like some of these top people, right? Like, I don't have like, at the time, I didn't have like cool little gifs or cool sounds. I didn't jump up and do backflips and freaking whip my dick out and do a fucking choo choo cha cha dance because I fucking, can score. Like, that was never me, right? I can be funny. I can say some shit like, during Christmas, man, I ain't Donner. I ain't fucking Rudolph. I'm fucking blitzing your ass. Like, we can come up with some funny shit. You know what I mean? Like, if you're ever in my stream and you hit a vibe with me, we can have some fucking fun. But when it's time to grind the game, MP's a different beast. Like, when you see me play money games, I'm a different motherfucker, right? I pay attention. I run certain plays. I don't try 9,000 different things, right? So anyways, so we grind LCQ like a motherfucker. Or excuse me, not LCQ, clubs like a motherfucker. Everyone knows that EA kind of messed up on some things during clubs. I would not have won clubs. I'm not saying that I would. But it would have been nice to have my name up there. So I was like, okay, it's cool. We'll move on, right? Everyone knows was like, it's cool. Let's really pursue this streaming thing. Maybe I can make some cash, do some tournaments of my own online, right? I've always want to do my own tournaments. I don't even want the money. Like, I just want to run a tournament, call it, have some fun, and bring the joy of Madden back. That's what MP's always been a fucking about. So, time goes on. I start posting different websites everywhere. We actually picked up a sponsorship. I won't say a sponsorship, but people from Game Sharks I've known a while. So we were going to run a regulation tournament every Saturday. We call it Saturday Night Brawls, right? $5 entry. If you were a sub of mine, it was going to be free, right? That's when I wanted to kick off. No one came, right? So I'm like, all right, shit. I'm not well known. I just wanted 4 people. I would have ran with 4 people. I would double the prize. I would have paid off, whatever. Y'all know me. I don't care about any money that comes in from my stream because I want to be able to how do you say it? I want the revenue to come back to Madden. Like, I'm never going to be Dubby making $1 million playing Madden. You know what I mean? I might not hit big cap numbers ever. I might not hit, who's the one that just made? Coach Mo. Good guy. I love Coach Mo. I might never hit his numbers, right? And that's okay. If I stream and I see, my goal is I want to see like 20 people. That's my goal, right? When I see 2 or 3, I'm like, man, there's not enough eyes on this motherfucking channel. Like, I want to be able to run tournaments. I want to be able to fucking do my own shit and all that. Like, you see how W runs Bot Wars. I can't run Bot Wars like that. That dude's fucking talented. I'm not like that level. But I am at a good enough level where I can make it fun like that. I may not be able to create characters to get top people of Madden. But if you paid attention to the podcast, it ain't about those top people. They have their cherries on top. They have their $1,000 tournaments they're going to go to. They have their sponsors and all the top people, right? It's about the people that grind every day, that enjoy the game for the love of the game and not the money and the fame and all that shit. That's what MP has always been about. They're always going to fucking be about or whatever. So, I had a few people message me, and we're going to get this off my chest real quick, that said I was tagging people because I wanted to be known. Well, no fucking shit. If you're on Twitter, it's because you want to be fucking seen, not because you want to be fucking nobody. If you want to be nobody, you wouldn't have a Twitter, you wouldn't stream a game, you wouldn't have a YouTube, you wouldn't do shit but sit on your ass with your thumb up your fucking asshole, sitting eating fucking Cheetos. You know what I mean? So yeah, sometimes I tag a person and be like, yo, check me out. How the fuck do you think you get seen? right? The only reason we were on Derwin James, we're going to get fucking into for real, Derwin versus MP, right, was because I wanted to be on live. And I ain't going to fucking lie to you guys. I want to be on live because I want the views. I want eyes on my channel. I'm not going to sit in the chair and just fucking talk to you guys. I want to show you what I love about the game, the insights of the game, why I run here, why I run there. Fuck, I'll play someone on Madden Live. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't want to be no one's errand boy or change my content, but we can go Disney for Disney. You know what I mean? We can be Disney, and then when Disney's done, we can go rated R, fuck you in the butthole. You know what I mean? So it's not about that. It's about the live. Like, most people, and don't say you fucking don't, go to live and click something else and mute the fucking tab so they can get free fucking gold cards. I want people, you know why I go to live? There are certain people on the list that we go to because it's them. And the only reason I know them is from Madden Live, but I watch them because of their content that they created for Madden Live. I don't watch them because of Madden Live. I watch them because I saw them there. I like their energy. I like what they did for the game, the positivity they brought. It's not like they're saying, hey, what's up, man? I'm good. And off stream being like, fuck you, yay. Like, you know, there's people like that. Or there's people out there and stuff. I won't say no names. That get in their stream and be like, oh, yeah, man, after this, you see that fucking autographed helmet? That's for you, motherfucker. Or that's for you guys. You can't cuss on the stream. That's for you guys after, man. Stick around afterwards. That's genius. Now you just told 3,000 people if they come to your stream, they can win a free autographed helmet. Or they can win this or that or whatever. But they didn't learn shit about the game. They're not sitting there learning about Madden, the game. Like, what you got some fucking kid that sees Madden Live is like, oh man, what's this? Oh, I can win a free helmet? That's awesome. Wouldn't you rather have motherfuckers that go in there and get to Madden Live and be like, how did you run that ball? Oh, that's how you run it, man? Oh man, this is cool. Where do I get it at? Like, that would create more revenue. That's just my fucking opinion. But, you know, we're probably never going to be on Madden Live. And that's a shit that we just got to get over. All right? So anyways, so I start grinding the Twitch streams, being like, we can grind, we can get up there, we can get a name out there. We've been streaming a long fucking time. And I was literally about to give up. Like, you guys don't understand. I was streaming forever in November and shit with 0 numbers, right? 0. I would go into people's streams. People knew who I am. MP, I seen you. MP, I seen you. That's that motherfucker MP. Yeah, shout out to MP. But when I would stream, no one came around. Not one. Like, yeah, you might have followed me 3 years ago, but you wouldn't been in my fucking channel. Like, like no one. Like, no one was there, right? So anyways, that's why I emailed about Madden Live. So we get the thing, we message him. He says what to do. Our content's created. He watches the first podcast that I ever created myself, MP Talk, right? Where I went about some deep shit back in the day. And I felt like, hey, don't watch that. I kind of said some bad shit, whatever. So he watched other content. Hey, I like your stuff. I'll probably get you in. Obviously, it never happens, right? I see other names. I don't want to diss anyone really that's on there, you know? But it's like, when I see certain names that don't play the game or don't have a passion for the game, I'm going to feel a way about it. Like, was I not fucking good enough? Like, I don't know. Like, what do I got to do? Point me in the right direction. Like, help me out. You know what I mean? Nothing. No emails back. So anyways, they throw the Derwin up there, which I'm very thankful for. That was a pretty cool time. It showed up. All of a sudden, people came in my chat. Yo, I saw you on Derwin. Follow. Saw you on Derwin. Follow. Do. Follow, right? We went from streaming to Nightbot every night for 4 hours, 5 hours, to streaming to 3-4 people that would come in randomly and be like, oh, you're the shit, right? And so I was like, before that, I was like, give up, right? J-Dub, runner who runs OG Network, who I've wanted to be on forever, right? Messages me and was like, you only want 1 sub? You can do better than 1 sub. You know, like, you're a better streamer than that. I'm like, J-Dub knows who I am when I stream. Like, that's weird. So anyways, he says, next time you're on, I'll give you a sub. And I'm like, yeah, right, J-Dub. No one fucking watches MP. No one gives a fuck about MP. They haven't for years. Right? I take him at his word. I go to stream. 2 minutes later, it's like 10 at night because I had to get on late. Right? And J-Dub's an early streamer. So I'm thinking, he's in bed. He's going to forget. J-Dub pops up out of his fucking thing. Says, hey, what's up, man? I'm fired up. I'm like, hey, what's up, J-Dub? No way. Woo. Boom, hits that sub and says, have a good stream. So, what do? I'm trying to capitalize from this, right? I'm like, maybe I can do something from this, right? So we tag J-Dub like, hey, thanks for the first sub. Guess what everyone does? J-Dub sub to you? Let's go sub. Boom, 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 boom. Right? All of a sudden, we went from no subs for 3 years from when affiliate happened, or I guess it's 4, right? So boom, we got 8 subs. Now I will tell you this. The second person that came to my stream when they saw J-Dub liked it was Fender. But it was different because Fender stayed around. Fender talked to me. He helped me out, told me what to do, how to stream, how to get better, what I need to do, get a mic, get a different setup. But he didn't just tell me and leave, right? He didn't just tell me and leave. Fender educated me, helped me out, and he saw me in his chats. Fender gets a lot of views. Like, he knows a lot of people. He's very good at this. So we start doing stuff, dialogues or whatever, right? And Fender is literally the reflection of everything I've ever wanted to be in the community. Fun, positive, energetic, fuck the haters. Like, that's pretty much Fender. Like, you go to Fender's stream, you're going to have a good time. If you talk bad about EA himself or anyone else, you get gone. Yeah, I love that energy, right? So that was a good one. Master Civ came over, right? Shout out to Mr. Civ, right? We used to call him Master Civ. I don't think he's liking me right now, but it's cool. He came over because he saw me in a Pittsburgh Knights tournament. I was gonna be featured in the broadcast, and then the tournament got canceled. But I was beating the guy at the time, so I think that's how he knew me. So he saw that, tweeted me out, and he subbed, and there's kind of enough from there. So I got energetic. I was getting hype, and I learned this from Big Cap. Okay, Big Cap did something that I copied. All right, everyone who started to sub, we shouted them out on Twitter, thanking them because I was very thankful. I was thinking, hey, they came, they liked what they saw, they subbed, they hung out. Cool, like we was grooving, right? 8 subs, 10 subs, hey, let's give back, right? Raider Life comes over, man. Raider Life's like, I've been watching you for a while. Shout out to Raider Life. It's my homie, I like him. I like Good Madden. And he would hang out and he would chat, he would vibe. That's what I liked, right? That's what any streamer likes. Any good streamer wants you to come over and vibe and talk about, whatever. Some people like lurking, some people like whatever. But me personally, I'd like to talk to you. Ask me questions, feel the vibe, have some fun shit. So anyways, he comes over. Kelly Swag met me a year ago, but we stream at different times. So if you stream at night and I stream it during the day and we don't co-host or whatever, I'm not hating. People got to work, they got shit to do. But there was about a month and a half, and I can look through all the subs and all the follows, all the shit, where it went through the roof and then boom, stopped. The minute Derwin ended, right, and they saw that they wasn't putting me on there, I'd say if you took 100 people, 15 stayed. Smee's been on my channel before that, and he's always been a good person when we have interacted. We had different levels of the spectrum because he was running CFNs. He's more of a MUT builder. So I've known him, but I wouldn't say that we kind of grew closer over these past few months. So I'm very thankful for Smee, by the way. And, and we've got to know some people. So don't think I'm hating on everyone. But there comes a time when you hit a point where you believe in your heart that I can be on this level but I'm only right here because there's only so many eyes. And the only people that are coming aren't coming because they like my content. You know, out of 20 people, 10 like my content. The other 10 are just trying to get a name for themselves, right? Which isn't too big of a deal because when you tag big names, you tag big stuff, like I said, you're trying to get your name out there. You're trying to get it. How else are you supposed to? Right? W said you got to be scummy, right? W used to go in chats and play people for money because that's what all our old heads used to do. We used to be like, that fool sucks, put 10 on it, and we do it, right? We don't do it now because there's websites. But sometimes you got to be scummy, right? Because if that person makes it, this is what you're going to say. I knew that person before they blew up. I knew that person before they got that fucking check mark. I knew that person, whatever, right? And that's just real. I don't ever want to be that I knew that person for that check mark kind of person, right? Because I do know a lot of people that made it before the check mark, and I'm happy for them. And there is one person that we got love for. He's got love for us, no matter what, because he knows the truth. He knows where I'm coming from, and I hope people do too. But look, let's just sit down for a moment because it hurts to walk. But let's just be real for a moment, man. I'm 34. The chances of me making a top live event is very slim because I don't play this game 18 hours a day. I love the people that come up in it. All the classes that are under 25 pretty much are going to win it. I feel there should be like maybe an old man's event, old head event, maybe, you know what I mean? Specialized tournaments throughout, you know, Travel Bus, Madden Nation, old school people, you know what I mean? I feel that this community gets away from what streaming was about. Streaming isn't about subs. Streaming isn't about making $1,000 because you got the right setup, right? The whole point of streaming is getting someone to come over and watch you play, watch your stick work, watch your hit sticks, get to know them, play tournaments with them, grow a community, right? That's the whole point of streaming. That's everything that MP ever wanted, me. So here's the thing, though. There's two different things. And there's two different ways to view this. And this is what I contemplated in my head. Like I said, ignore the camera. I didn't want to do this on a beautiful setup. I want it to be kind of in person. I have never, ever, when I put my mind to something, not done it. So, when they announced the Classic, right, your boy was like, I could probably make top 500. Like, I've always made top 100. Or when I did clubs, I was pretty close. You know, MP can do it. So anyways, we fell about 50 short, right? And the reason it aggravates me a little bit is I know I'm better. And I took to Twitter. I took to the Twitter sphere. We tweeted out. We got pissed off or whatever. And, you know, people don't understand because a lot of people view it as it's just a game. You guys don't realize, right? Yeah, I have a job now. Yeah, I have a family now. Yeah, whatever, right? I get it's just a game. But it's infuriating to know at one point in my life, I was making rent with Madden. I was getting groceries with Madden. I was literally, my life was saved by Madden. Like, I would be home playing Madden rather than going to pick up chicks because, you know, I was married. I was faithful. I want to be faithful. So my hobby was Madden. It kept my marriage together, even though we got a little rocky and some stuff. But anyways, kept the marriage together. 2 times, I was able to pay some bills, able to do some shit, right? Before streaming it was even popular, right? When my YouTube was popping with 500 views on a fucking thing and people wanted me in their crew and shit like that, right? So it's different for me from, no offense to anyone, from an 18, 19-year-old or even a 30-year-old going in and being like, man, let's try this game out. $5, let's try to make a tournament. Oh, we didn't make it. Fuck it. Let's get back. To me, I'm like, I want to make a name for myself still. And I know that we made a name for ourselves and we're a little more out there than we used to be. But sometimes it fucks with your mind, guys. It does. It fucks with your mind. And look, man, I'm a huge Zan fan. I've always loved Zan. And he unfollowed me for a lot of the stuff that I said on the other podcast. And I think he mistook it, and a lot of people mistook it. Trumpet Monkey, he unfollowed me too. Because, I mean, shit I said, but look, there's more than 15 people in Madden. Like, you know what was great about Madden Nation when they went around with the bus? There wasn't just 4 people. There wasn't just 7 people. You know what they did? They went around and someone new came on. You might have known them, you might have not known them, but guess what they did? They played the fucking game of Madden. And that's what gets lost to me is like, I'm looking through this directory, and it's one thing if you just want to be a streamer, and you like streaming different games, Call of Duty, I'll see people on, 2K comes out, they're over there for a bit, MLB comes out, whatever. But there are some of us that are strictly Madden. Like, Madden is the only game I own. Check us out. That was the whole fucking reason for that. What do you want to say? For how I said it. Like, I'm not trying to shit on no one. Hey, if you're in a certain crew and that's all the only people that make Madden Live, then, I mean, that is what it is. It's not for me to say. It's just a fucking opinion. I'm trying to get out there. I'm trying to get the views. I'm trying to get people to know MP. That's just how MP is, right? I don't care if you're a 16-year-old or a 99-year-old. I just want you to come and chill in my stream and enjoy it. And so yeah, I went a little crazy. Twitter got to me, a little bit got to me. Someone told me before the podcast, no one gave a fuck what I was going to say. And it made me feel a certain way, like, why don't you give a fuck what I have to say? Right? Like, so you'll turn to Big Kep's stream or whatever because you give a fuck what he has to say. You'll go to your mama's stream because you give a fuck what he has to say, but you won't give a fuck what I have to say, even though I've been in the community just as long, if not longer, than both of them. And no disrespect, I like both of them. I like their content. Your mom was a little more racy than I am. I don't, he's a little more racy. Kep is a little more fun when you get to know him. He's more of like that Stone Cold Austin fuck you mentality. Like, you don't like me, fuck you. You know what I mean? So I can dig it. But put some respect on my name. Like, how you gonna unfollow a motherfucker that you've never watched stream? How are you gonna tell me what to say and what I can't say if you're not gonna ask me? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I may have lost some fans and stuff, or lost people that weren't there, but look, I've told you guys, I've streamed the Nightbot for fucking ever, right? But when people have rated me, when Fendler's rated me, Kelly Swags rated me, Big Cat rated me a long time ago before I had a sweet ass setup. Smeeze rated me when he gets it. Guess what? More than half the viewers stay because I'm fucking entertaining. I'm not some fucking shit bag that just goes like, oh yeah. Like, I fucking play the game. So if you feel a certain fucking way about me, I mean, don't watch. I mean, I'm cool with it. I'd rather, I'm gonna be real with you. I'd rather have no one watching me telling me I suck than having 90 people tell me I'm fucking great but are never around. Like, you know what I mean? So we've got to know a few people that are always in my stream, and they know who they are because I tell them, thank you. I'll post to them, I message them. And yes, if I tag you, I'm trying to get fucking noticed. If I tag Dubby, I want Dubby to sit there and be like, that's that motherfucker. If I tag fucking Big Kep, which I don't, Big Kep, not gonna give a fuck most of the time. That's fine. That's cool. That's cool, Kep. I love you anyways. It's cool. But anyways, I want Big Kep to see that. When you post a motherfucking YouTube video, you tag every motherfucker that you listed in there most of the time because you want them to see it because you want to be fucking noticed, you motherfucker. That's the game. If you don't want to be noticed and you don't want to be fucking seen, obviously you're not gonna fucking, like, I'm not begging for fucking attention, but, a little bit maybe I am. Fucking come over to twitch.tv/MaddenPlayers sometime. Vibe with us. Now, our streams are going to change a bit because of work. We're back at work. It might only be a Friday night or a Saturday morning vibe or Saturday night. It's only a few hours a week. So, look, if I get 5 subs, I'm fucking happy. If I get 100 subs, I'm fucking happy. But what I want is the vibes in my chat, in my Twitter, in my tweets to go nuts. Now, here's something to fucking think about. I had a goal. There's 2 goals that I've always wanted. To make OG Network, so shout out if I ever have a fucking chance of that. Please hit me up and let me know what the fuck I gotta do, and I'll do it. I don't know about joining other crews. I say that because I don't just want to join a crew to join a crew. I join a crew for what they stand for, what I believe in, what I want to implement. And someone said one time, "Why don't you start your own crew?" We did. It was called Elite Gaming Gods. We branched out from Madden All Stars. Fuck that guy. We did our own shit, and we ran our own tournaments for years. But guess why? Because back then, I was rated in the top people. People did know where to go to Elite Gaming Gods. We did get signups and shit, and winners. And that's how we have some underground people that know us. That's how Madden Underground got to know us. Right? So we did. But, at some point, you see the top crews, you're like, it'd be kind of cool to learn what they learn, right? I don't want to be in like 818. I don't have any disrespect towards 818 or any crews that I'm about to name. Let me just get that off my chest. I don't want to join 818. I don't want to join Elite or Ace or any of those people because they have a bunch of people already. You know what I mean? Like they have their stuff. You know what I mean? The reason I want to join OG Network is when you look through their names, most of the people that stream on there, when they play Madden. They make it enjoyable to bring in and whatever. Some I feel I'm better than, some I feel I'm not. You know what I mean? And it's not about being better at Madden. I'm saying I can be funnier. Kind of like what Raider Life was telling me. You might be a better Madden player than me, but I'm a better entertainer. And I can be when there's eyes. If I'm streaming the Nightbot, I'm looking over like, okay, But if I see someone type in the chat, say what's up, you'll see it. My demeanor's like changes. I talk to you. What's up? What do you want to see? Like if you're a sub, you're gonna get an instant game with me. You don't have to wait. You know what I mean? I mean these are just things that I want to say. So anyways, back to one of my goals. So OG Network was one. It's always gonna be one. J-Dub always knows I want to be there. Bobby V just went popping off. We talked to him before he went popping off in the DM and stuff. Well, I'm happy for him and stuff, doing his thing. But here's another goal that I posted. I do make MP lives or MP talks every week or try to, whatever. Sometimes they're uncensored, sometimes they're rated R, sometimes they're just are what they are. And we would average 5 views, 10 views, 15. I'm happy, right? So I was like, I want to hit 100. I want to hit 100 motherfucking views in one day. If my shit's good, that's what I was telling him. If I can hit 100 views in one day, we're doing good on the YouTube. So when Kelly Slag was like, "Hey, I want to interview," I'm like, "Cool, man. This is my time. This is my time to get the motherfucking shit off my chest, right?" So I started tweeting out, and maybe I'm better at fucking promoting other people than myself. I don't know. But I'm like, this shit's gonna break the internet. We're about to fucking break bars down, right? And people started asking, when's the fucking podcast? When's the podcast? When's the podcast, right? And at this point, we haven't cut it yet. Like, we haven't interviewed yet. I'm like, hey, it's coming. We're going to probably get it tonight. It'll be up tomorrow, whatever, right? We got top streamers asking us what's popping off. And I'm like, some of you might not like it, Like, I'm going to be real, all right? So anyways, no one believes us that it's going to be popping. Like, no one really believes us because they don't see me that way, right? They don't really see me get intense or talk about people or whatever, because I'm just not that way. So anyway, so we get on, we get with Kelly Swag. The first take was so hot, he had to stop recording. Like, how Eminem says, "Man, I wonder what people would think of me before the track gets erased." Y'all would have thought I was a fucking asshole, because I went off on motherfuckers. Like, I was high, I was drunk. We went off on motherfuckers. Like, we went off the rails, right? We talked for a whole hour and a half, ran through all his fucking questions, right? And we get to the end, I'm like, my bad, man. I'm sorry. I went off. I probably shouldn't have popped off that much. My bad. And Kelly's a cool dude. He's like, I stopped recording, man. I was just letting let you do your thing. So anyway, so we took take 2, and I kind of, that's where you got that vibe where I was mellow, because I had all my shit out, right? And as for Kelly Swag's ears only, there's some shit I said in there that I definitely don't want out and stuff. But I like what Kelly's doing there. He's trying to take people and put them in another level, right? And that's good intentions, and I love Kelly Swag for that because I had mixed emotions the next day. Y'all saw me. I had mixed fucking emotions. I was like, fuck, Xanon followed me. What the fuck? What the fuck? Twitter Monkey's not following me? Oh shit, did I fuck up my shit at OG Network? Let me watch this shit, right? So I'm watching the motherfucker, and I'm like, oh man, maybe I did dig into digital a little bit. You know, like my bad, but shit. When I go to other streamers' channels and they're like, man, yeah, I watched Digital Streamer, he gave me this. You know, I watched Digital Streamer or whatever, he gave me this. I'm like, man, he gives a lot of stuff away. And he's a good streamer. Like, I like watching. He got a cool accent. He's funny to watch and listen to and entertaining. So I got nothing against him. I'm a little jealous that I can't give shit away. Like, if I had a fucking Raider helmet on my bed or if I had, you know, some shit I could give away, maybe I'd be more popular. I don't know. Like, there used to be a guy, I forget his name. There used to be a guy. He would literally stream Madden. He'd have 10, 15 people watching him, not many. But every month he'd give away a jersey, right? He would open it up, lift it up. Guess where his view count went to? From 15 to 300 or 200 or, it was popping on those nights because people wanted free shit. So if you're ever in an advantage to give people stuff, I feel you have a better advantage because that's what people like to see, like, or have a chance to win. I have nothing against the ability to do that. Like, I'm jealous. I wish I could, and I probably would. So no, I wasn't trying to disrespect Digital Champion. I like what he does. Everyone's different. So anyways, forgot what I was fucking talking about. How people felt. Yeah, when I was watching the video. So I watch it. I feel a little bad because I don't like being people that look at me and be like, man, that dude talks so much shit. I'm not that dude. Like, I'm the dude when you go to tournaments, I hang out with you. I'm like, good run, man. Good job or whatever. I probably could have beat you, but like, I have fun with it. Yeah, we talk some shit. But at the end of the day, we shake hands. We have beers. We're all homies, right? That's my mentality. When we're in a game, we're fucking enemies. When we're not, we're chill, right? So, anyways, I watch the video, and the next day, right, I get on, and I see the reactions, and I see how many views it's getting. And I'm like, shit, this is insane. Like, I messaged him like, bro, like, they're loving it, and then some were hating it, and so I didn't know how to feel. My emotion was all over the place, man. I posted one thing, like, I was trying to catch Big Cap in views because that was a big deal. Because I always wanted 100 views, right? 100 views on a video in a day. I felt like I could make it. Did it, right? Caught the number. So I was posting, I was happy as shit, man. And people started to feel a certain way about whatever. And again, I grabbed the bottle, chugged the motherfucker, right? We chug it. And I make an apology video because I'm just feeling a certain way, man. I'm like, nah, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want to pop off or whatever. We get on later that day. And this is something crazy. We hit the go live button. I just talked to the wife and told her I didn't know what the video was about. She's like, some people not going to like you, whatever. You got to move on. So I get on like no one's going to watch me. I hit the go live button. In the first 5 fucking minutes, I had over 40 people in the... I had more than 40 people in the motherfucker. More than 40. And all of a sudden, the sub count went from 9 to above 20. Okay? So I'm thinking I'm on and popping. We're over here thinking I'm on and popping. Okay? On and popping. So anyways, we get on. Fire stream, right? I'm lit. Boom, 20 subs. 3 hours. I'm like, guys, I love y'all, but I gotta go. I gotta do some, stuff, whatever. We get, we have some feelings we go through the next day, some emotions up and down again. Get back on the stream. 5. And we did a 10-hour stream that day. 5, maybe, right? Hey, people work. People got shit to do. I feel you. But streaming gets to you sometimes because you feel like you know you can get to 40, 50 views because you're good, you're entertaining. So why can't I get that every time? So when you hit that once, a few times, and then all of a sudden it drops, you feel a certain way. You know what I mean? And that's the emotion that we're dealing with is do what do we want to stream? What do we want to be like? I want to bring the positive side to Madden, but at the same time, what is it? Is it the game mode I'm in? Is it me talking to you? Like, it's hard, right? So, anyways, some stuff popped off. Some people messaged me about stuff I was posting. So that's when I was like, nah. Now, we're not gonna tag no one. We're fuck them, right? We're not gonna tag no one no more. We're not gonna say how we feel about certain things. But look, man, at the end of the day, MP is gonna be MP. I might be wild offline. I might be crazy offline. I might be fun offline. But what I want online is people to come and have fun and enjoy the game of Madden. I want them to pick up the game and say, I picked this up because of Madden's players. I saw him stream and he hit stick that motherfucker so hard. I had to go pick up the game and see if I could hit stick that motherfucker so hard. That is all MP's ever been about. But there's so many people on my level, like, that get no views, that I've been around, that I tweet out all the time, that deserve the same views that a lot of these other people get, but there's no eyes on the channel. That's what's got to change. Yeah, go watch Dubby. Yeah, go watch Clef. Yeah, go watch Digital. Yeah, go watch them. Fender, everyone at the OG Network. Go watch them. Support them. But don't forget about the little motherfuckers. We're the reason the game exists. Like, there's people in CFMs that play that they only get the game because of CFMs. Go watch them. Learn that there's more to Madden than MUT sometimes. Like, there's more. Like, MUT is a fun mode. Like, I get pissed off a few times. Of course I get pissed off a few times. MUT is a really fun fucking mode. It's fun. It may cost money, but sometimes when you open the pack, you jump around like a fucking idiot because you're excited you pulled it. That is an addition to Madden that I grew up with. Like, I wish it was better. I wish it didn't cost as much to do cool shit, but that's the game. So, I don't know what you're going to take out of this. I don't know if I did a good job telling people what's up. But honestly, I've reached my rope, man. I'm going to post what I want to post. I'm going to stream what I want to stream. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. Now, if y'all are down with that and you want to come over and have fun, positive vibes, bring them over. We might work on some other emotes, like a sticky emote or whatever. Then come over, man. But don't be fake with it. You know what I mean? Don't guide me down a path that might fuck me over. Like, you know what I mean? I like what one person said. Gangsters move in silence. And that's kind of true, because I've thought about that. But it's kind of not, because you can move in silence, and then all of a sudden you do something and it blows up. Where do you go from there? Do you go silent again? Like, you know what I mean? That's where we're caught on, is what do I stream next? Like, how do I stream? Do I need a better setup? Do I need new GIFs? What do they want to see? You get caught up, and it just, when you know that you can get the views, when you know it and you don't get it, that fucks with your mind. And that's where we're at right now. So we will be okay. I will not be streaming until probably Friday night or Saturday morning. This is MP Talks on fucking censored in a fucking hotel room because we're chilling for work. So, let me know what y'all thought. I'm trying to get this up in one video if I can. Twitch.tv/Madden'sPlayers. Saturdays is pretty much right now. I will probably be on next week every night, depending on my drives. But yeah, I mean, that's just MP right now. So if you're a fan of me, of really me, thank you. And I appreciate it. And I'll see you around. I'll be in your streams. If you're not a fan, I'll see you there too, hater. It's MP. Twitch.tv/Madden'sPlayers. Reminding you, it's not about being the best, but it is about being better than we were yesterday. We out.